Well, it looks like we have, not to the same extent, but it looks like we have another George Santos, another version of that, meaning another Republican congressman who has lied, or as they like to say, embellished their resume. In this situation, it is Representative Andy Ogles. And he claimed that he was a law enforcement officer, which in a sense he was, but specifically he said he investigated international sex crimes, and that he was an economist, as well as a nationally recognized expert in healthcare and tax policy. It appears not so accurate. Let's take a look at this.
The former member of law enforcement works in international sex crimes, specifically child trafficking.
Then there are Ogles' claims.
My midlife crisis, I went into law enforcement, specifically, I worked in human trafficking.
To be an international sex crimes expert.
This is from firsthand experience for someone who worked in that space. I turned gray because of it.
In fact, we discovered Ogles was sworn in as a volunteer reserve deputy with the Williamson County Sheriff's Office in July 2009, a position he lost 2 years later for not meeting minimum standards, making no progress in field training, and failure to attend required meetings. A sheriff's spokesperson says there is nothing in Mr. Ogles' training or personnel file that indicates he had any involvement in international sex trafficking in his capacity as a reserve deputy.
I want to serve on.
Well, so I'm an economist.
It was a claim.
I'm an economist. I worked in economics, in healthcare.
Ogles had made on the campaign trail.
As an economist, I can tell you.
And repeated in his first meeting of the House Financial Services Committee.
As an economist.
Yet, like some of the questions surrounding his controversial colleague, New York Congressman George Santos, there's little evidence that Ogles ever received any formal training in economics. His congressional bio says he obtained a degree from Middle Tennessee State University, where he studied policy and economics. Yet the school refused to confirm Ogles' degree, citing a provision of federal law that allows students to block the release of their educational credentials. To answer our questions, Ogles released this image of a diploma for a Bachelor of Science degree from Middle Tennessee State in 2007 when he was 36. But what we discovered next,
wow,
surprised the candidate Ogles defeated.
Oh my gosh.
It was a resume from 2 years after he graduated, where he listed a degree in international relations with minors in psychology and English. And likewise on this form for a background check, in his own writing, no mention of economics. Congressman's website also calls Ogles a nationally recognized expert on tax policy and health care, having been featured in numerous publications, including the Wall Street Journal and Investor's Business Daily. But a search of those sites shows only 3 columns he wrote, 2 of them with another person, when he was a lobbyist for the conservative Americans for Prosperity.
Very interesting. And as I said, it's not as brazen as Santos is. And these are the types of lies that you expect from someone who doesn't value the truth. Still bad, of course. But you could tell he was trying to kind of wiggle into overly enhancing lying, yes, about things that could kind of associate with his real life, rather than Santos just saying, I invented the unicorn. But still, in a sane world, this would hurt him politically. I don't know if it will. And pretending to be things that he's not, citing experience that he doesn't have for the purposes of getting elected. And what I've said about Santos in the past is, if you feel that the only way you can get somewhere that you want to go, you have the ambition to get there, is to lie about who you actually are, then that's not the right path for you. Pick a path that you think you can be successful in based on your authentic self. If you don't do that, to me, and maybe other people, I don't know, don't care as much about this type of stuff, morals and stuff, I would just not feel the sense of satisfaction and fulfillment about where I got if I had done it in a dishonest way, if I had tricked people and deceived people and lied about who I actually was. What, to me, success, what brings so much fulfillment, not that material success will necessarily fulfill your soul or anything like that. But what is so exciting and invigorating about success is the fact that your authentic self, who you are, was able to make that happen for your life. Not, I was really good at making a fake character, I was a good storyteller. No, you want to actually authentically get to where you want to go. Now, I say that, but so many people obviously do not, and it's just about getting to that position of power. So I know I sound naive, but that's the way I see it, and hopefully he will be held accountable, at least in the eyes of the voters. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get the full bonus show every single Saturday, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley. Link in the description.